We implemented our outer thirds defensive system about 5 or 6 seasons ago, and we've really seen exponential growth with what we do in points allowed against some really high-level, talented basketball programs in the city of Chicago and beyond. For us, it kind of started with understanding that we needed to defend at a high level, but we really didn't have anything that we hung our hats on, that we believed in. We tried a myriad of things over the years. We played man, we got into some pack stuff, we did some zone work, we went full court, we went half court. But really what we found is in implementing this outer thirds defensive system, it's something the guys bought into. It's something the guys can trust and build confidence in because we know where our rotations are coming from. It's something we can do and extend to the full court and to the half court. We have a lot of pride in working to dictate where the offense starts. We can blow up scouting reports by understanding that we're going to keep guys to a side and dictate what they do. And we're also really capable of taking away the other team's best player by understanding where that player likes to get the catches and understanding how we're going to take it away. Obviously, just like any defense, the way you guard ball screen and your coverages are going to be very important. So that's something that we can very freely just throw into this defensive system because it works so naturally with what we do already. The way that we really feel you attack what we do in the outer thirds defensive system is try to have a lot of your action happening in the middle of the floor and getting downhill. We have the floor taped, and one of the big things we try to do is make sure our guys understand the points on the floor that are our benchmarks. We don't want players to infiltrate this elbow on a middle drive. So if the ball does get moved to the middle of the floor and the team does a good job of getting their player the ball in the middle of the floor, and we get middle pick and roll or middle drives, our players have this to hang their hats on. They know that as long as I can defend, chest to contest, and force the drive outside of this elbow and make them curve off and not get a puncture, not get a paint touch, that they're doing their job. I think we reinforce our philosophy by giving them tools and giving them ways to be successful and to actually gauge it in film. If they get a middle touch, which is what we don't want, but if we're taking away the drive and rounding out the drives, our players know they're still doing their job and it allows our system to work. The way you beat the middle third system is with middle drives and middle touches, and everything we do is predicated on taking that away. Since we've made the shift to our outer thirds defensive system over the past 5 seasons, we've consistently been at the top of our league in defensive points allowed, in taking away really high-scoring offenses and keeping them right where we'd like to keep them scoring-wise. Further, we, for the first time since I've been here in 17 years, have been consistently averaging over 19 wins a game on average, but we've had a few 20-win seasons, and that's a big thing for our program, especially in the league that we compete in. With the type of talent we have in this building, it hasn't happened in a very long time. We got ranked in the Chicago Sun-Times top 25 in the Chicagoland area for the first time in over 20 years since we made the shift to this defensive system. And one of the big things that we take a lot of pride in playing the type of talent that we do in our league is that we've played some very, very high major Division I players who we see playing at blue blood programs, and we've held them below their points per game average with our defensive system. We really believe that our defensive system, forcing outer thirds, really helps to neutralize teams with a lot of talent. We feel like typically in our league, we're seeing high major Division I players pretty much on the nightly basis. So for us, being able to play with some synergy, with 5 guys acting as one, we're able to negate a lot of the action and a lot of the natural talent that some of the opposition has because, again, we're dictating where the ball is going to be. We know our rotations because where the ball is going to be, and we're really able to load up and be 5 guys as one against whatever action we see offensively.